final first game and what that's going to be like?
Yeah, you try not to think about it too much just because it's bittersweet. But, I've had an incredible 5, almost 6 years here, and, I'm really grateful to just go out and play with this group of guys, and I'm sure it's going to be a great environment.
What kind of receiving core do to help a quarterback in his first ever, not first ever, but first start?
I think the first thing is just make the plays that we're supposed to make. I mean, you don't want to have him going out there throwing good passes. We drop them, anything like that. So I think, that's sounds pretty basic, but just do what we're supposed to do. And then, it'd also be good for us if, go up and make a couple 50-50 ball catches, give him some confidence that we're able to go make plays in coverage. And I think that's kind of the main things for him. Just give him confidence in any way we can.
Always talk about getting a quarterback in rhythm early. And
Mm-hmm.
how important is that for you as receivers to kind of also get in rhythm too?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of the whole. You see it all over the country with coaches trying to get guys touches early and stuff like that. And so I think there's definitely an art to it, but you can't be in the mindset where, like, if you aren't in a rhythm, you can't get going in one. You know what I mean? Because football is football. It's it could go one way, it could go the other to start it out. So we just got to be prepared for anything.
What have you kind of told the younger guys on the team as far as playing a primetime game, Thursday night, ESPN, all that stuff to kind of calm their nerves?
I think the biggest thing we've talked about is you don't rise to the occasion, you sink to the level of your training. And so, you'll hear it all the time. Guys are like, when the lights come on, I'm going to be a freak, like I'm going to be a beast. But, like, you sink to the level that you've trained, 8 months for now. We only get 12 opportunities, so we're just trying to prepare the best we can every day. And then whenever it's time to go, we're all going to go together.
You talked about your interactions with Makai Miller in the spring. Have you seen him grow over the summer?
Makai's a great learner, and I think he does a really good job of, learning from the peers around him. And he's had, countless conversations with me, other receivers about, he got this look, how should he approach it differently and all that, because, we've seen those looks. Like I said, I've been here for 6 years. Like, I've seen a lot of stuff. And so, I think he's doing an awesome job. He's put himself in a position, making the depth chart as a true freshman's a great honor. And so, he's doing what he needs to do.
As far as Luke, I mean, there's probably not been a player that's had as much hype around him as Luther Burton in
Mm-hmm.
quite some time. What have your conversations with him looked like, just leading in to try and maybe handle that pressure to measure it a little bit there?
I think that's the biggest thing is not having those conversations. Like, if I'm going up to him having those conversations with him, it's like adding pressure onto him. You know what I mean? It's me assuming that he has this added pressure on him. You know what I mean? I want Luther to go be Luther Burden, and I want him to do what he does, and let everything else take care of itself.
There's not really a set starting four when it comes to the receiver room. Do you think that will give everybody just kind of that extra motivation to take advantage of their opportunities?
Yeah, I think so. And, that's what you have all fall camp for. We've been competing, and, the proverb says iron sharpens iron. So we want to work well with each other, and, we're trying to put our pieces that we have in that room together and create a great puzzle. Whether some guys are going to have some games where they're the hot hand, others the other game, or others in other games. So, we're trying to just focus and be a team, not really a group of individuals.
Barrett, you started your career as a walk-on, you're going to end it as a captain. Like, how does that feel to you, given the journey that you've had?
Man, it's wild. I'm extremely appreciative of the people who helped get me here. I think back when I was a young guy, guys like Drew Lock, Paul Adams, Tristan Castillo, Alec Abelin, all those guys kind of taking me under their wing and being able to learn from them, and then now kind of being able to come to this role. It's been an awesome journey. I'm thankful, and I just want to go win some games now. It's not about me. It's about this team.
How are the feelings or emotions going into a game week different now than they were freshman, sophomore year?
Obviously, there's like more responsibility on the field now. So obviously the preparation's a little bit more intense, on the field, on the practice field, going over game scripts, all that. But, I've always kind of tried to prepare the same way. I'm never really going to be a guy that's, all the way up here, all the way down there. I try and stay pretty even kill and just kind of go with the flow of the game, not really let my emotions be dictated by it.
You touched on it a little earlier with so many threats in the receiving room, and so for you, what do you want to see out of yourself and teammates when it comes to when your number isn't getting called as much in a certain quarter or different phases of the game? What are some of the things that, you know, really define like who's going to be on the field right now? What role can you play when you're not getting targeted? What are some things that you kind of look for as a veteran?
You know, I think the biggest thing for us is we got a block in the perimeter, block in the run game. That's going to be huge for us. Can't win in this conference without being able to run the football. So that's going to be the biggest thing. And then, you know, talking about targets not coming your way. I mean, it's all going to come around eventually. And, you know, some days it's going to be yours, some day it's not. And so you just got to keep working hard. And I expect that to be everyone's attitude on the team. And if it's not, we got to get it fixed.
Barrett, in the games that Brady's played a lot, Georgia and Army, it seems a lot of quick passes. Does he have more arm than we've probably seen?
Yeah, I mean, the guy can throw the football.
He did really well.
Yeah, I mean, I think probably some of that is it was his first time on the road against the #1 team in the country. You're trying to, get him going. Like you talked about a rhythm a little bit. You're trying to get him in a rhythm, but Brady's more than capable of doing everything we need to do to win football games in this conference and accomplish our goals.
Probably the first night game at Farrell, I think 2019. What are some of the feelings you're looking forward to feeling again?
You talking about night game? Yeah, I mean, I've missed it. That was the last one, Ole Miss, that homecoming game. Was it Bama? It was 20? Oh, that didn't count. Yeah, that didn't count. We all know that doesn't count. No, yeah, I think, Coach Peeler was actually showing us a clip from, we were talking about a route, and it was Elijah Moore caught a touchdown against us, and it was that game. And I was talking trash. I'm one of the few guys who can still talk trash to Coach Peeler because I was here for that. But, man, that atmosphere was awesome. It was a sellout. And that's what Coach Peeler was talking about. He was like, it was awesome. Everyone was in gold up here. It was a crazy environment. And, I think that's kind of what our goal is to get back to that. We want to put ourselves in position, to have more of those games. It's not a mystery. The more games you win, the more primetime spots you get. And so, we're thankful we got this opportunity, and we want to continue to build off of it.
Thanks, Barrett.
Awesome.